Good fucking morning, people. Welcome to WizzeyVille Gaming. I'm your host, Tyler Weez, here presenting you some Madden content for you. If you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, all that good stuff and whatnot. So we're about to get right into this Madden game.
What time did you
I'm about to use my Washington football team. Let me rephrase that. The Washington Commanders. I gotta get you saying that this year. Commanders. I'm ready for a lot of jokes people want to say about this shit too.
I'm gonna eat mine after I eat my sandwich.
So
you leave San Diego at 12 at 9:45.
Hope everybody doing well.
Yeah.
I'm doing okay so far.
Before after 8:55, leave at 9:25, and I'm supposed to get in at 1:45.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings
let me
us
make
to
sure.
our nation's
He got the
capital,
Jets.
Field in Landover, Maryland. They love their football.
I just seen a video about this shit.
And this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up.
Tell me something you know about the Jets. I don't know about.
Yes, it's 1:45.
Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started, and we are underway
Let
from
me
FedEx
make
Field.
sure it didn't change.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback.
I mean, you good. I'm just thinking about what time I should leave from here. If you land at 1:45, I'm gonna leave here at 12:45.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave an hour prior to you get here because it takes an hour to get there. And by the time you go through everything, I'll still be getting there. You know what I mean? I'll probably still be there. At the end of the day, I need to know what time to leave here.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
First down, Fitzpatrick. He gets it to Thomas. And he's able to take it across
see what you're
midfield
doing.
before going out of bounds. A gain of 6
I see
there on
it.
first.
Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation.
Carson sniped better than I do.
Damn.
That's crazy.
He was able to make the catch, but the defender
Telling
there
you.
couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
A 3-yard pickup on second and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on third and a little more than a yard.
Let's run this ball.
Carson is good with all the
They're
games.
going to run this with a tight end. And it's taken down at the 4.
Now, he know how to use all the games.
Up the first.
I even watched him go around killing people with rocket launchers.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Fitzpatrick going to give
You
to
see, he playing domination. Let me see what he
And
scored.
he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
That nigga 6 and 16.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs are going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Marching down the field.
Look, person look cold.
4 yards
He's beating one
for
person.
second down. They'll try to throw here, Fitzpatrick. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this is caught inside the 5.
Get the fuck off my field.
Touchdown, Washington.
My man Thomas with a Mars touchdown. Washington football team.
37 yards. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead.
Carson, good seed.
The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the
Okay,
score 7-0.
We're gonna have to check.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring
They're
this
capturing C. Shoot him. Ooh, in the head. Good job. If they knew this was a 3-year-old playing game, I knew they would be mad. I would never want him to kill me.
A good run there to start.
That bitch ass really trying to hurt him.
Yards, first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't.
Tiana, have you talked to your mom and
We
dad?
just saw it there, controlled the line of scrimmage,
no.
created a big gain.
That's kind of a
Are you
bonus.
gonna call him?
Protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yes.
Not only can he dance,
Let him know.
Oh, good run.
And he gets this
He's a
one
runner.
Yeah, like, just what I'm trying to figure out is
consecutive plays now where that offense
you land at
really
145
created a lot of
correct.
space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we?
It's just
It
after
borders
lunch.
on
You'll
arrogance
be
now.
in
That's
the
a
air
good
for lunch.
arrogance, believing you can run
So
the
you're probably
football
gonna be hungry
whenever
when you
you get
land.
good and ready.
So if we
I
talk
got
to
you. That made it
Good
back.
plays have him on the move on first down.
Sean, from what I'm hearing,
Wilson.
because you know I got global news,
And he finds Tyler Craw.
they lifted the ban today.
But not before getting this
That's good.
inside the 30.
Or not the ban, the
Jump in on
restriction
you,
for
partner, but
the
they didn't
COVID
waste any
test and
time
shit.
getting downfield, did they?
Uh-huh.
I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays,
If I'm
3
hearing correctly, if
successful
I'm
plays
getting,
in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like
If not, they did it in
something
some
there,
countries.
doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
I'm on to call him, man.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Cameron Curl up to make the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately, just fortunate to get anything out of that run.
What's the big eye? Hey, what's the big eye?
Taking down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Well, okay, I'm gonna leave here at 12:45. I'm not gonna eat lunch because I wait for you, okay?
After one, 7-0.
Okay.
Call your mom and see what they're gonna do.
Okay.
See what they're trying to do today, and then call me back and let me know so I can mentally prepare for all this.
Okay, baby. Will do.
Thank you.
Alright, you're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
On
Person.
3rd down,
I need to
Wilson.
hang it up here.
This one caught
What if I wanted to
and he's
continue
gonna
my
have the Jets
conversation?
first down as they're able
No.
to get the 3rd
He
down
knew
conversion.
better.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown.
Just a little bit.
Against them a few minutes ago because they've come
Stay
out
little.
and established a tempo.
Little.
There, and they're putting together a very solid drive
Little.
as a response.
Not little. Little.
From the red zone now, here's
Left.
Wilson on first down.
Left.
Rolling to his right.
Left.
Piece of the fumble.
The
Left.
improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
La Emily Lee Emily
For Carter. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. They give him about 4
Learning.
on the play, but he's marked short.
Say learning.
3rd and about the length of the
learning the L L
So
L
fuck the bullshit, man. We going to Mexico for
L.
March birthday.
Wilson to throw.
L
We ain't got to have no coach.
La.
It's a basketball.
La
Jets are going to be set up for a first
La
conversion
La
there. 3rd inches.
La.
Throwing is Wilson.
You with me? Fuck.
That's going to be caught by Carter. He's got a Jets touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
We were supposed to pay for this
Extra point splits the uprights.
and
And we are tied here in the second quarter.
So we was like, and we gonna spend a van because that's what we're spending. We're spending
Each team's had it. Each team has scored 7-7 here as the kick's away.
We might as well get some tickets. Spend the
DeAndre
van
Carter
on
now
some
from
flight
his
tickets.
end zone.
$50 for the Mexico.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Out there set ready for this next drive, the
I
Washington
don't know, they have to be
offense.
elite though.
After the
You can't just
long
go
touchdown
for
drive we just saw, you
7
wonder if maybe that's taken a little of
So
the
have to
wind
be
out of this offensive sales
So,
because they
not
had it
touching
going
the
pretty good
same
last
thing,
time
just
too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic.
Pastor, you
Just
a
get the ball
persistent
loose
stop.
again,
Birthday
get
celebrate.
downfield.
Oh, okay.
That play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Or shit, close mouth don't get big.
Let me know before I take my clothes off and I start my wallpaper.
On third down, Fitzpatrick. Flush to his right, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Well, when you've got a quarterback like this dead to rights, you got to make sure to wrap up. Instead, though, he breaks free and off he goes.
Yeah, and at the risk of sounding just a little bit trite, this is just a tackle that needs to be made. It's one thing when you've got a bruising, turning 30-pound running back coming your way. But when it's a quarterback who's running for his life, your teammates will tell you, you've got to get him on the ground.
Fitzpatrick on first down. Thomas brings it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 41-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. Uncorks one for Davis. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Wilson. And the grab by Croft. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. The kick by Pinheiro is good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Both teams currently making their final adjustments. We're getting ready for the second half. So we'll send it back up to FedEx Field and hand things back over to Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Most black kids do not like shopping.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Charles, they got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here.
That's why I try to change what you look like.
So you're getting the running game a little bit more because I thought the first half They didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they're walking up to
Damn, that was a good ass run.
Off to the races down the right side.
Oh, no.
Past the 20.
Big ass running.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Right.
Well, we have seen some rookie running backs come in and have
Get
a
on
big
me.
impact year one. And this guy would certainly fit that bill, as that was one heck of a run there.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates, they're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to it. That's not how football works. But he
Why
probably
would you
should
set him
have.
up for the
That
summer
was
program? He could have
absolutely
been staying at the
sensational.
center.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Oh, babe.
Yeah.
Ramon is fucking scared of animals. So when we go to the zoo in 2 weeks, and the pageant zoo, he's not gonna be fucking with it.
Oh wow.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago
Have
change
you
the
been to
thinking
Sky
here
Zone
at all?
before?
I think it does, at least a little bit,
Oh, he might
because
have had something
now
of his life.
urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
This should be interesting.
A handoff running left is Gibson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up. First and 10. The play fake to Gibson. Fitzpatrick. And oh, a dangerous throw there. Nearly intercepted on the sideline, but it's incomplete.
Okay.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. Second down, looking to throw. Fitzpatrick. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, complete. That's Carter. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Like maybe it was actually her fault.
Play action now. Fitzpatrick. And his throw here's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
All right, Grace, I'm out of
Second and 10.
a little bit studying. Well, yeah, do a little bit studying. Watch the rest of this.
To throw, Fitzpatrick. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thomas. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Fitzpatrick again. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Well, he does have one touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him first and goal, but you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a second time.
That's hard to
Might
do.
want the ball here on the next play. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Hello?
They'll try to run it. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can
Hello?
get back to the line of
Hey, I just got the phone with my mom. They need it back.
Third and goal for Patrick.
My mom said she not feeling good because she started like a new medicine. I was like, what? Well, she started back a medicine for her diabetes, metformin. And I was like, why would you start a medicine on vacation? She said she always forgot. Oh, nice. Thank you.
So what?
What you said what?
What they gonna do today?
So meet us for lunch. I told them I'm coming in at 1:45, and she said we can meet for lunch.
Joey slide out and kick off.
Are they gonna do anything after that?
I don't know.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
What did they feel like eating for lunch?
Jets offense coming up now to start.
What did they feel like eating for lunch?
And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
What do you feel like?
Determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Second and 9.
There's not no Oak Harbor restaurant, and when we come to Oak Harbor, we won't eat on those three.
The average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down movement.
So do you want me to find a nice restaurant in Bellingham?
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there.
3 o'clock for 7.
Possession, knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game.
At 3 o'clock for 7 people. I mean, 2 o'clock for 7 people.
They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to
Okay.
get some points.
Here's the Jets punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Caffeine?
That'll be put in the books as a
chocolate.
53-yard punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Oh, Hawaiian. With egg and shit.
Right.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And that last drive, a long
I wonder if that's
drive, but not just
Polynesian.
that. They
Is it
had
Polynesian?
great
What's the tribe?
Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would
The
because
Hawaii.
they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory.
Okay.
Why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look close.
Well, there's also
It's
another
amazing because that drive went and went, no
ethnicity that lives
and no big
in
plays by
Hawaii.
the defense to knock the ball away.
Besides Samoans, there's Samoans, there's Hawaiians,
Here
and
at
there's
the
something else.
29 on 2nd and 8.
I don't know.
Working out of the gun,
I
Fitzpatrick.
thought it was Polynesian people, but it's Hawaiian
He's
news.
gonna flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this one just shy of
Oh,
the
you are in
40 down at the
California, so
49.
yeah, that's cool.
And here we are in the fourth quarter. Part
Is there something else you get?
drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown.
Like, did you walk around the airport and shit?
Well, this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
I never been to San Diego airport. I went to LAX. Oh, it's hard point.
play
I'm
fake
playing
here,
like
Fitzpatrick.
goddamn.
Looking long for
Indefinite.
Thomas. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
They're gonna be here after your nap, Carson.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick.
It's not nap time yet. It's not nap time yet.
Complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots.
At that time, you gotta take a nap, so when you wake up, mommy is by your thing. Okay?
I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
No, you're not gonna take my phone, Carson. Stop asking. It was too early already,
One
bro.
play action, Fitzpatrick. Sliding out of the pocket. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Gibson, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Hold up. This time I get a whole ounce for 1.8.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
A lot of tired bodies on the field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Fitzpatrick. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Unsuccessful pass on 3rd down, but at least you got 3 points here in your hip pocket.
Yeah, and I would take it from my hip pocket and put it right on the shoe of my kicker and go get those 3 points. This isn't even a discussion to me. This is a chance to take the lead after a good drive. Do it.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
What?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8.
It don't matter how many times I change your shirt. Get it done.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attack.
My shit